What would you recommend for ink and fake skin? I'm currently using a Hall ink, not sure if it's ink or the skin. Yeah, bro, I wouldn't recommend Hall ink at all. I'm pretty sure, I don't know if it's still like this, but in some of the kits, it's like they explicitly say, don't use this on people. So it's like, yeah, I don't know if that could be an Amazon knockoff, but I've seen that like on some kits. For inks, man, any of the big brands are good, like Fusion, Solid, Intense, World Famous, Radiant. I know they're really good, but anything that you can buy on Kingpin or Painful Pleasures when it comes to inks is going to be great. Now, in terms of fake skin, we used to use real skin, but then I think they changed the formula. They got kind of oily, and right now we're using Skinz, but in the very near future, we're going to be manufacturing our own fake skins because I'm extremely arrogant and I think we could do a better job than everyone else. I could be delusional, but me and Brandon have played around like with different silicone formulas and stuff like that. What about Frankenskin? I thought they had a really cool product. I think they have like some skins that are clear, and perfectly see-through. I think that's actually really good for your depth is something that you really struggle with. You can kind of almost like measure your depth because you can see through the skin, which I thought was a really, really cool idea. But yeah, I got a couple of them. I've used them. I don't think that they're bad. I just think I prefer the Skinz because they're just better for doing tutorials on because they're nice and big sheets, whereas the Frankenskins, they're like little bolts. It's kind of hard to do videos with them, but they're not terrible. What product is best to get a stencil on the skin? I was taught to use Speed Stick, but a lot of times the stencil will disappear as I'm wiping the tattoo. If you're talking about getting the stencil on fake skin, then yeah, I absolutely recommend Speed Stick, but you just gotta let it dry for a little bit longer, okay? So when I'm doing tattooing fake skins, I'll put I use Brute roll-on deodorant, like not like the ball roll-on with the liquid. It's like a little rectangle solid cube. I just rub on the fake skins and I leave it on for like 40 minutes and then I just wipe it off with Green Glide and paper towel, and that will get the top layer of the stencil off, but I'll have like a really faint line on the stencil. It's lighter, like it's not as dark as if you would have left it on like overnight, but it doesn't bleed, and that's the key. If you leave the stencil on fake skin for too long, it bleeds. Now, when it comes to putting a stencil on a person, I wouldn't recommend Speed Stick. I also wouldn't recommend Dettol. I used to use Dettol to get stencils on. It works, but it's old school. Stencil stuff is good. Anchored by Nico Rotado, that stuff is great too. The biggest thing is you gotta let it dry. Don't just start tattooing as soon as you get the stencil on. I'd say leave it for 20 minutes. Okay, and the longer that you leave it, that stencil is going to set like glue and it ain't coming off. And also, you know, wipe away from the stencil, all that stuff that we teach. Don't wipe over your stencil because, yeah, the more wipes, the more stencil you lose, and then you're in a world of hurt. Which would you use, wipeouts or paper towels when passing a line? It depends on what stage of your career that you're at, right? Like if you're, you know, charging $1,000 a day, you can afford to get some wipeouts. Like they're, you know, a little bit more of a premium option than just wiping with paper towel. But if you get Scott's shop towels, they're really, really good because they don't break down. If you get just like terrible low quality kitchen towel, it breaks apart. You get like little bits of lint and stuff like all throughout the tattoo. It's awful. I don't like it. So Scott's shop towels are great. And if you got the coin, yeah, go for the wipeouts because they're really good also. Stencil removal, what works best? When it comes to taking off your stencil, I just use alcohol, isopropanol, and the longer that you leave it on, the harder it's going to be to get off. So yeah, just be aware of that. Do you know of a non-toxic alternative to Vaseline when tattooing? Yeah, bro, Green Glide. Use Green Glide, 100%. Doing a bottom leg blackout this Sunday, think of using a 4mm strobe with a 35 mag, think about 8 volts so I can push those needles. Think that's good enough, I'll choose you 3. Bro, if you're doing a blackout, I'd use a 5mm stroke. But yeah, you definitely want to be using a 12 gauge needle, short taper. Big mag is going to be good. If you don't know what you're doing, a 35 mag can be a little bit scary because it takes a bit of skill to work with that correctly. If you're just starting out, maybe stick to like a 23 or something like that. It's a bit more manageable, but yeah.